All right, now let's do the second one, second review problem. Hopefully you have room. If not, use the back. X plus 5y equals 15. 3x plus 2y equals 9. You have to pay attention because a question might ask you what to multiply to eliminate the x's, or it might ask you what to multiply to eliminate the y's. So you have to make sure you're paying attention to the question, because this one of the first questions it asks is what should we multiply the first equation by if we want to eliminate the x's.
-3.
So good. If this one's a positive 3, that means the other one should be an opposite of a positive 3, which is -3. Remember, everything does get multiplied by the -3. All three pieces there. So like I said, I'm going to rewrite it because I want it to be nice and neat, because sometimes when things get sloppy, that's how our math gets mixed up. So -3 times x is -3x. -3 times 5y is -15y. Then -3 times 15 is -45. And then this one, I do not need to change. So I'm just going to rewrite it so I know this is my new system. From here, I'm trying to figure out which ones are going to be eliminated. My zero pair is right here. -3x and positive 3x makes a zero pair. So then I can combine these, which means I'm adding up my y's and adding up my constants. -15 plus y. I'm sorry, -15y plus 2y is -13y. And then -45 plus 9, -36. There may be a question on your test that wants you to stop right here, because it will just say, what is the resulting equation after you combine everything? Then that will be your answer. But you need to just make sure you're paying attention to the question. But in this case, let's keep solving it just for practice. So now notice on this one, I'm actually solving for y first. So dividing by exactly what's with the y, -13. Y equals -36 divided by -13.
I got 2.7.
2.769. That will give us 2.8. If we round it, 2.8. Yes, don't be alarmed, because you will see a decimal problem on your test. There may be a decimal answer. And if you don't see the decimal, remember math enter will change it back to the fraction for you if you need fraction. However, it's a lot easier to plug in the decimal. So now my next step is to pick one of these equations, whichever one you want. I'm going to choose the bottom one this time, and plug in what you have found already into the correct spot, which is the y spot this time. Then we're going to have to solve for x. So in the y spot, I'm plugging in what I think y is, which is 2.8. So I have 3x plus, I got to multiply 2 times 2.8. 5.6, thank you, equals 9. Then I'm subtracting 5.6 from both sides. That's why you have a calculator, hopefully. So bring down 3x equals 3.4. Then divide by what's with my x here. Divide by 3, divide by 3. I'm thinking x equals 1.1. I'm just going to put a 3 on that one. So 1.13. This is my x, this is my y. Make sure you put it in the appropriate spots. That's x, that's y. Now in order to double check it again, I'm going to take the other problem, the other equation, x plus 5y equals 15. I'm going to plug the x in the x spot, the y in the y spot, and see if it's going to give me 15. The only thing is you need to be careful because we have rounded, which means it's hopefully it should be close to 15, like 14.9, 14.8. 9, very close to 15. Because we have rounded, it's probably not going to be exactly 15. So I'm plugging in 1.13 for x and 2.8 for y, and I need to do this math right here, preferably probably using calculator. 1.13 plus 5, and in parentheses 2.8. Yep, so I'm getting, that's equaling 15.13, which is very close, so I'll take that one as true because we rounded.